Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Korai here, once again, with part 8 of my Deity Let's Play as Ethiopia. Where we left off last time, we had just adopted an ideology. We're now into the modern era, and we're at 200. Nice even number. We're building the ironworks in our capital to try to make up for the complete lack of production that we have. Let's see, Indonesia. Let's see, they are friendly with us. I'm gonna say, let's not let this create a divide between us. I don't care much for Prague as a city-state. I'm not trying to ally with them, really. I pledge to protect, yes, but oh well. I'll just let that influence slowly recover. I'd rather stay friends with Indonesia, and honestly, we don't have too many positive modifiers. So I'm willing to sacrifice the city-state. Okay, choose a host. I cannot win this, so I guess I'll just vote for Persia again. And get a little positive diplomatic modifier, which I already got with them, I believe. Yes, second one from the top. It can never hurt to refresh that anyway. Okay, Portugal caught us. I'll just not spy on them anymore. I can go somewhere else, I assume. I'd like to maintain the relationship with them, since they are my closest neighbor. Why not? More open borders. And Brazil just plopped down a city right next to mine. Interesting. Oh, it doesn't directly interfere with my city because it's not claiming any of the tiles within a 3-tile radius. And I'm friendly with Brazil at the moment, even though they have a differing ideology. So that's something to pay attention to in the future. My empire is unhappy. Did a trade agreement end? Oh, I got a technology boost. Okay, so I guess I'll build a zoo, since I am low on happiness. And let's see, metallurgy. Yeah, I'll go to rifling, make a couple of safaris, and then I think for a research path I can either go to plastics right away, or I can take a quick detour, get biology and or refrigeration. And biology and refrigeration. Biology is a nice little food boost from hospitals. I'll accept this research agreement, that's always good. Nice food boost lets us see the oil, which is always good. And this allows us to get our first significant chunk of tourism. And also extended sea trade routes can never be a bad thing. Okay, archaeologist. Let's get this one. Since it's on a 2 food tile, I'd just like to work that first. Let's see, and I want another archaeologist since I still have these 2 sites left to excavate and I'm only making 1 right now. Let's see, no, I'm not really interested in a war at the moment. Portugal and Brazil are friends. Well, it's nice if our friends are friends because then we get more and more Diplo bonuses. This has been a very nice game. Everybody seems to be friends with everybody, except the Aztecs in Indonesia, but the Aztecs are more or less irrelevant at this point. Let's see, second archaeologist, improve this one. We do lose the farm there, so I'm going to unwork this tile and leave the plantation would be best to work. Actually, I do want to populate my musicians guild. I'd rather have that. Well, actually, I do want to get the hydro plant up soon. I'll just work this extra food. No, wait, I'm unhappy. Never mind again. Got a great artist. Golden Age would be nice. Don't have a spot for a grade work, and honestly, I don't feel like waiting for one. So I'll just take the immediate bonuses of the Golden Age. Let's see, Harar. Work that fish tile. Let's see, zoo would be nice. We are unhappy. I need to get a luxury resource from somebody. A trade probably just expired and I just happened not to notice it, probably. So let's see. Who has extra luxuries? Portugal does. Napoleon has quite a few. Indonesia also has quite a few. Let's see, what do you want for this? 7 gold per turn, good? No. How about 240? Okay. Still unhappy though, so Oh, and I'm like 2 gold short of getting another luxury. Well, actually, I really don't need it since I'm making this circus in 2 turns. So I'll just save up my money. Let's see. Broadway's done. I wasn't going for that anyway, so really don't care. Well, actually, that's nice that Persia got it, since Brazil does have the most tourism. It's good that that is the, like, all the tourism wonders are being split between the higher civilizations rather than one getting all of them and applying a tremendous amount of pressure that I can't possibly fight off. Yeah, these turns are quite lackluster. It's been like this most of the game, actually. Well, especially now, since I'm at that point of I just need to keep nourishing my empire up. There's nothing super strategic to make right now in terms of decisions. I just need to keep building and going and going and grinding for like the next 50 turns. And then I'll catapult myself into a victory. And I just noticed I got my spy back, which is nice. I can actually put him on counter-espionage. Where am I in literacy? See, I'm not at the bottom of the pack anymore. I'm actually average, so I think I could put this guy on defense. Maybe. Lisbon is a decent spot to spy at. Yeah, let's go with defense for now. I might think of a better use for him. In the capital. Ooh, all these things are pretty nice, actually. Porcelain Tower would be pretty good. So would Hydro Plant. Though I said I would buy that. I can buy that. Yeah, I'll buy that. Can have the Porcelain Tower, Big Ben, or a public school. Those are all pretty nice boosts. I'll take the public school. That's a fair science boost. And especially considering it's in my capital, which is getting a 100% modifier from a university and the National College. So it's going to give me 11 plus 3 extra science, that's 14. An extra 100%, that's 28 extra science, which is almost a 10% boost, which is pretty cool. Indonesia is now order. So more order than freedom or autocracy. Interesting. And I'm now in civil resistance. Okay, that's why my happiness went down. Not because I lost a luxury, but because people are unhappy with my ideology. Let's see, highest gold, Lisbon again. Declaration of Friendship. Persia denounced Indonesia. Interesting. And I'll make an improvement since I don't have any museums anyway. It's only 4 culture now, but I'm going to try to get the policy in freedom, the New Deal. Ooh, I just noticed the city. I'm going to try to get the New Deal, which it doubles, not doubles, plus 4 culture on all those tiles, which is pretty good. So I got forward settled twice in the span of 5 turns. Honestly, I'm not even mad because they didn't gobble up anything that I was going to get anyway, except for this aluminum. I'm a little sour about that, but I do have 8 over here, so I really don't have to care that much. I got a free great scientist and a research agreement done. That's awesome. Let's see. All the science went to steam power, so I guess I'll go ahead and research that since it's only 2 turns away. With this guy, I can make it great work since I have a spot for it. And with the scientist, we're at the point of the game where we should stop making academies and go ahead and start saving up because research labs are coming. Or maybe there's room for 1 more academy. Yeah, let's go for it. 1 more academy. I've got to wait for this pikeman to get out of my way. I'll place him somewhere near the capital, I assume. I'll figure out an exact spot when I get there. Probably on one of these desert hills. And we got archaeology over here. Nice improvement. So I'll move that over there. Plus 4 culture in the capital, which is probably getting modified. Oh no, it's not. Okay, but still, plus 4 culture is plus 4 culture. It's good. Either way. Let's see, and we cannot spy on Persia. Oh, that was a really good spy. That kind of sucks. Bucharest units might get a little bit annoying on this road. Oh well. Let's see, we got extra influence with Byblos. That's nice. We want silk. Persia has silk. Let's see, and make another dig. Let's see, I can make the porcelain tower in here. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's not the worst idea, since my capital is going to be tied down making several other things. I could do the Big Ben. Maybe I'll do the porcelain tower in here. Might as well. I'd rather have that over the Big Ben. I'll take another research agreement, especially considering the porcelain tower is on its way. Alright, we got a positive modifier with Persia because we voted for them, which is nice. Okay, steam power. So like I said, we can either go for plastics or refrigeration. I'll go for plastics first, since we can get the Statue of Liberty, which is awesome, and research labs, which I want really bad. Actually, I could put my academy on here on this mine. It's -2 production, but +10 science. Is it worth it? Well, I'm actually not even working with tile. Let's see, that or a desert hill? Well, it gives me one. Well, putting it here over a desert hill is just trading a faith for a production, and I think I would rather have I mean, not a faith for a production, a faith for a food, and I think I'd rather have the food at this point in the game. So I'll go ahead and build it here. Why not? And do I have a spare citizen lying around? I don't think I do. I'll just take a musician, plop him down. Yeah, I'll build the East India Company here. I believe I planned on doing that before, and then I just forgot about it, I guess. Because I am doing all my trading out of the city at this point. And nobody else is trading into it, but hopefully the East India Company will help with that. Okay. Nothing else to do this turn either. Just a couple slow turns. Byzantium denounced France. Interesting. Biblos is a new ally. Really don't mind. My city-states are doing fine though, right? Yeah. Let's see. Ooh. Really? Come on. Actually, am I allied with Cape Town? I don't think that's one of the city-states I'm allied with. Is it? Actually, I haven't played this game in a few days, so I don't know. Let's see. France is friendly with us, but they have a whole bunch of negative modifiers, which means, which means that they're not going to stay friendly for quite some time. So I guess I can just tell them, you'll pay for this. And maintain our relationships with Cape Town. Oh yeah, Cape Town, we're not allied with them, but I do want to become allied with them eventually. Like, I have my spy in there. So, yeah, I don't want to lose all that influence that the spy earned. Capital. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to get the Hermitage, which I need Opera House for, and I also want the Statue of Liberty. So would my time be better invested building a windmill first? Or the hydro plant? Well, actually, I wanted to buy this hydro plant. So, yeah, let's go ahead and build the Opera House. Why not? Let's see, we can go through freedom or more rationalism. Let's go for freedom. Civil society is pretty good. Creative expression is okay, but we don't have too many great works. Yeah, civil society is the only one that really stands out to me as I would want it in the capital. It's giving me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold per food per turn. And that amount is only going to increase as the city grows, which is awesome considering we're only getting 13 base food. Like, that policy adopt increased it from 6 to 13, more than double. So I think that's worth it. Gaia and Maria are at war. Interesting. They are the two military powers of this world, and they have aircraft as well. Well, it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. Let's see, Gatling gun, cargo ship. What was previous? Hong Kong? How about we trade with Kabul? Why not? Nothing much else to do either. Actually, this is going to be done in a turn. I believe something accelerated replaceable parts. I guess we finished a research agreement. Is this it? Yep. Create another landmark by Adwa. I guess we can just move this for now. It really doesn't matter. Or does that slow down Porcelain Tower? It does. Does this slow down my growth? Yeah, it does. There's no good way to do this. Let's just take one of the guys from the university. It'll speed up the construction of the Porcelain Tower anyway. I'm going to decline that because, like I said, I wanted to purchase the hydro plant. And I do want to get the Statue of Liberty up very soon. So I should do that. And I also do have extra iron. It might be from a city-state, so I might not be able to sell it, actually. And you know what I need? I just remembered I need a new worker now, because I accidentally deleted mine. I need it for this aluminum, so I can go sell the aluminum and this marble, so I can get extra happiness. So in Harar, next thing I'll make is a worker, eventually. So, got replaceable parts. Plastics is not for another 14 turns, but I can at least start on the Statue of Liberty. I need 1,000 gold here. Let's see if I can actually sell my iron. It appears not, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just wait like 3 turns until I have enough gold. Just no big deal. Okay. Aztecs denounce Indonesia. Most faith over 30 turns. More influence. I'll lose that even though I'm getting 50 faith. Even though I'm getting 50 faith per turn, I'll still probably lose that because there are some AI civs who are probably making over 100 faith per turn, which is pretty ridiculous, but it is Deity after all. Okay, open borders. Need to put farms on these tiles because they're pretty good tiles. 2 food, 2 production, 1 faith. Pretty good. Let's see. Saw that already. Delegates. Natural heritage site. Each natural wonder provides +5 culture. I don't have any of those. And a standing army tax. Ooh, I would actually like to enact that. Just to help protect myself from some of these really large deity armies. It'll help even the playing field a little bit between me and some of the other civs. And I also need to get to repealing scholars and residents, hopefully. That's some nice free gold, which is awesome. I got another spy. Let's see, do I have a city-state that I want to win over? Byblos. Oh, they have the gold quest that I'm going to get from Cape Town. So yeah, I guess I'll put the spy there. Byblos. And I said I wanted the worker from here. Only 2 turns, not bad. I also wanted the hydro plant in the capital. That accelerates the Statue of Liberty considerably. It also makes these tiles considerably nicer. I don't think there's anything that I would want to move in order to work them. Yeah, this is a really nice tile. 2 food, 3 production, and 1 faith. And also these 4 food, 1 production, 1 faith. They're all nice tiles in the floodplains along the river. I'll keep up with the open borders and all just to keep everybody happy, really. Okay. Another slow turn, I guess. Okay, Kaisel just gave me oil, even though I don't have the tech from them. That's nice. Silk and incense trade with Persia ended. Ooh, I don't have any extra silk, but I guess I can buy the incense. Yep. That's good, extra happiness. Let's see, Harar. I would like some walls in my city at least to defend them. Let's see, or a factory would do nicely. Or a public school. Actually, yeah, public school. That's a 22 pop city. I definitely should get that. Let's improve this marble for +4 happiness, because I don't think I have it. No, I don't. Then I'll improve this to sell it for gold. That will be 8 times 45 gold, which is 360 every 30 turns. And then I'll improve these with farms. Okay, another great scientist. This guy I'm going to save up, because I do get research labs in 4 turns. And actually, I should have been stockpiling gold for them, now that I think about it. I guess I could take out a loan, because I do want to get one up right away in my capital. Okay, let's go ahead. That helps me get closer to the 1,000 gold and change that I'll need for the research lab. I believe it's 1,350 gold. Okay, and Portugal wants my furs. Take it for 240. Okay, even closer to a research lab. That's great. But I'd like to get them in all 3 of my cities, preferably. I can also buy more great engineers if I want. Silk to Theodora ended. But I believe I sold that silk. No, I didn't sell that silk to Portugal. That was furs that I sold to Portugal. Now that I remember. More gold. Awesome. So yeah, I guess we're just waiting on research labs at this point. And doing more grindy work, like I said at the beginning of this episode. I guess it'll be pretty slow paced until I actually start honing in on the victory, which will be, I guess, soon. Like after I get research labs. Well, actually, then I would also want hotels just for the tourism boost. But after that, I'm pretty much just going to be beelining for spaceship parts. First, Apollo program, of course, then getting several related wonders like the Hubble Space Telescope, and then just trying to grab all the parts as quickly as possible. Well, there's a bit more strategy to that. Like I just said it like it's an absolute chaotic grab for things. I do have a preferred order that I like to do things in. And that order does change slightly depending on the climate and situation. So we'll see. And the city, ooh, I should take it off of manual specialist control. That would be good. Yeah, let's do that. There is a barbarian in my territory. It is not my empire that is unhappy. Ooh, he would get destroyed. I need to upgrade that pikeman or sell him. Like it's a pikeman, it really doesn't upgrade into anything too amazing. I could just sell him. Okay, I'll keep him until I can get another good military unit to really take a spot. And Theodora took the Statue of Liberty from us. Ooh. That hurt. Okay, that is a pretty big shot to me. I was not expecting to lose the Statue of Liberty. So, interesting. Pillage. Well, I didn't need that tile anyway, really. Do have a great scientist. Well, actually, you were there before. Never mind. Let's see. I could build Christ the Redeemer. Really don't need it. Build the research lab, which I really want. Yeah, I'll build it. Ooh, he's got a whole bunch of money. I don't know from where. Oh, from the Statue of Liberty, right? Because I failed to complete it. So like I said before, let's go for refrigeration. I will build the research lab in my capital and buy it in my other two cities. I guess that'll be fastest. Actually, I want Big Ben as well. I could buy all three, why not? And Ottawa's lagging behind in science. I really don't need a research lab in there as much as the other two cities, so I could neglect it in theory. But we'll see. Actually, I want it immediately in my capital. Let's go buy it right now. Up to 465 science. Awesome. 5 turns, I get a policy. I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that policy on New Deal. Not 100% sold that yet, though. Okay, most literate people. I'm back at the bottom. I thought it was average before. I guess I fell behind a little bit, but that's no big deal, really. Let's go ahead and shoot at that guy again. Marble will be done soon, and I guess more waiting around, really. I guess this will be a bit of a boring episode, but, you know, it shows that well, it's a combination of me playing the game well, playing a good diplomacy game, where I got nobody upset at me, and a combination of just me having an extremely lucky start with this big buffer between myself and Portugal, and no really aggressive neighbors. Well, I did have Montezuma over here, but thankfully Indonesia took care of him for me, so that's nice. Okay, they're at war. Rig the elections, that's great. Rig the elections, great. Cape Town is down in influence. Or was that up in influence? I read that too quickly. Okay, it's up. That's good. Let's see. Gatling gun. Dun. Okay, furs. I'll sell that. Oh no, that was my last copy. I should have been watching better. Oh well. I always do that. But I'm closer to a research lab in Harar, so that's good. But I'm about to get this marble. Actually, I just realized, so that's fine. No loss, really. And now that's another great scientist. I'll save him as well. And here I can build a public school. Actually, yeah, I can't even buy a research lab here. I don't even have the public school. Okay, don't pillage that, please. Oh, that's how you get destroyed. Whatever. I'll just be there for defense, I guess.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα τες
See, I don't want that coal anymore from Theodora. Or at least not at the moment. I could buy it again later if I ever do. I do want a factory in Harar, but just not immediately. Okay, I'll sell those horses to Portugal later, but all in a lump sum, not just one at a time. Okay, biology. Shoot the barbarian. Just get rid of him because he's been annoying. You can go back to the city. You can go trade. I guess here. Well, actually, now there's more gold with Kaizel. And in Harar, ooh, we do have oil. That's great. Let's get the workboat up and going. Well, actually, I have to wait 6 turns. Never mind. I'll get that eventually. Let's go for seaport first. Yeah, sure. Let's do the seaport first. And lock down that. It's a good tile. It'll only become better. It's my only source of oil, though. Even with all this desert. That makes me happier. Nice. See, if I were to burn this guy now, he is 3,094 gold. But if 3,094 science, that is. But if we keep botching him, that number is just going to keep going up because I did just buy a research lab here, and I'm about to buy another one here. Finish the public school, and I'm working on one now. So I'll burn them once those numbers plateau. Eventually, which should be in, like, I guess, 8 turns. Well, after 8 turns after I buy the research lab in here. Okay, like I said, I'm going to get the New Deal, or I could get universal suffrage. Now, New Deal is pretty big, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 academies, these 2 holy sites, and all my landmarks. It's quite a bit of extra bonuses that I just gave myself, and this science, the 16 extra science that I got myself, that's only going to be multiplied by the city. It's a 150% multiplier too, so that's up to like 40 science per turn, which is pretty good. Oh, and look at that, I got a guy for Golden Age right after I turned down the policy for Golden Ages. I'll just use him anyway. Doesn't matter too much to me. And I'm not even using that lumber mill actually. I really don't care too much for that pasture either. I'll get the aluminum first, because I can sell that for gold right away. You can fortify in the city. I might sell you. If I can ever find the extra production to build a military, I'll go ahead and sell that pikeman. But until that day, I need him because he is a number in this demographic screen. Which actually, I'm not last in soldiers. The Aztecs are, by a very slight margin. Which is good, because if you have the least armies in demographics, the AI knows this, and I always compare it to having a kick me sign on your back, like you're just begging for them to invade you, especially on Deity. So let's sell the... Oh, we don't have the Declaration of Friendship. Oh, that's a bad thing. Okay, I need to prepare myself for possible hostilities. And with Indonesia as well. That's not good. Let's see. Still friends with Byzantium, which is good. So 6 of these is like 270 gold per turn. Okay, you don't want that many. What do you want for this? Nothing. For this, you do want stuff though. So 5 times 45, that's 225. There we go. She just didn't want the 6th. So I can go somewhere else.
Hola.
Okay, you don't want that. Neither do you. Ooh. Let's see. Can I sell my votes to Brazil for anything? Not really.
Deveremos prosperar
never mind.
através do comércio?
Let's see. Okay, I'm done shopping, really. Yeah, I guess we'll just end the turn here. Nothing else to do. Okay, yet again, another lackluster turn. Oh, and I also need to improve this deer for the extra food and 2 gold production, that is. Okay, more open borders. Hopefully that will make them like me more. And Portugal did take the city of Texcoco from Indonesia, which means they do have a slight edge in this war. Let's see if they can push any further. This guy, I'll just burn him for a lump sum of culture. And this musician, let's see, we have open borders with Brazil, so I guess I'll just make a concert tour in their borders. And like I said before, we'll build a mine over here. Let's see, policies. Oh, I am only 3 turns away from that policy. And it's getting close to the time for the end of the episode, so I guess I'll end it in 3 turns once I get that policy. And I'll have gotten the Big Ben too, and it will be a nice even number, turn 235. Okay, refrigeration, military science in one fell swoop because of a research agreement. That's cool. Next thing I want to get is flight. It's only 1 turn. I need to make my way up to rocketry, but first I would like to get radar, which that requires me to get railroad, and then work my way up. I think I'd rather have ballistics first, actually. There we go. And then rocketry, and then satellites. That will probably be my tech research path for the next 40 or so turns. Hopefully less, actually, because I am going to burn my great scientists. So, Lisbon, Funchal, let's go to Lisbon. Slightly more. This guy's up to 3,700 science per turn, that's nice. Research agreement is done. New research agreement. Actually, I was going to buy, I forgot about that, research lab. I guess this guy can wait. Let's see how much it goes up between this turn and next. Because it's at 3731 this turn. I actually do need more happiness. Research agreements are always appreciated, especially because we have the porcelain tower. Okay, Big Ben. Oh, I should have waited a turn to buy my research lab because of the Big Ben, but oh well. Okay, I need to get the Hermitage up in Addis Ababa, so I'll finish this opera house and then go and build it right away. Let's see, ooh, I'm up to 70 production per turn in the capital. That's really good. It was at like 30 2 episodes ago, so that's a big improvement. In Ottawa, let's go for the research lab. Nice, up to yeah, that's like 150 points jumped in that 1 turn, so I'll keep these guys around. Let's see, up to 3873. I'm going to try to remember that number for next turn. Because at the rate at which I'm increasing science, I wouldn't be too shocked if that got near like 4,000 for next turn, which means I should still hold on to them and wait for it to plateau. When it does plateau, it'll be around like 4,500, maybe a bit higher, judging by the science I'm making right now. Which actually, I am not even happy. I need to get happy. Which actually, I do get a new social policy this turn. Let's see, ooh. Lots of things. Oh, I got influence from the Big Ben. That's awesome. Peace has been made. Let's see, let's trade with Gaia again for citrus. Or see if he's willing at least. Like he'll probably want 9 gold per turn. I'll accept it since I am unhappy. Ooh, I'm still unhappy. That kind of sucks. Let's see, hospital would be nice. So would walls. Yeah, let's get walls going. I'm so defenseless. Okay, policy. Gold from science buildings, not terrible. Chance of rigging election, I am doing that, so why not? Since I do have 2 spies devoted to rigging elections right now, I might as well go ahead and do that. And like I said before, I think I'm just going to end the episode here. Oh yeah, over 4,000 science, so that was almost a 150 point jump between 2 turns, so for every turn I keep these guys, the amount of science I'm getting from them is going up by 100 each. I'm just going to hang on to these guys for like another 2 turns or so. Well, probably more than 2 turns. It'll end up being like 5 or 6 more turns because I did buy the research lab in here like, I believe 3 turns ago. So it is, yeah, I'll hold on to them for about that long. So like I said before, time to end the episode. If you have any sort of questions or feedback or comments or something you just want to say, leave a comment. If you ask a question, I'll make sure to leave a reply or address it in the next video if I feel it's important. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.